A very good afternoon from Wanneroo Districts Rugby Club. It is the Under-18s final of the Country of Origin Sevens Tournament 2023 coming your way shortly. And that will see North Korea, yes, you heard it right, North Korea taking on Australia. Not sure too many of the players from North Korea actually hail from there, but that's who they're representing today. And it should be a really exciting final, so make sure you don't go anywhere. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing the action with you in this game. And of course, for those of you who are not familiar with Sevens, it's been around for over 140 years. In fact, this year it will be its 140th anniversary, created by the Melrose Rugby Football Club up in Scotland in 1883. And Tyndale were the first English team to ever win that title there. That was in 1886. Well, the teams just coming out, you can just see the team in red and blue. That is actually North Korea. And the team with the indigenous shirts is, not surprisingly, Australia. Both teams will line up in front of our commentary position just so you can get a good look at them before the action gets underway. And certainly plenty of smiles on both sides, and some of these boys have been doubling up, I believe, in a couple of the games. And the umpire, our referee, certainly looking happy out there. Great to see such unity, and it's been a really great couple of days here at the Wanneroo Districts Rugby Club. The games in the evening have had a really good atmosphere under lights and just been a little bit cooler than the games today. It is a very warm day, but we should be grateful it's not played yesterday. It was 37 degrees yesterday, a little bit cooler, and there is a nice sea breeze coming in, which you'll occasionally hear in our FX microphone, which is not too bad if we're standing up here, but down there where you've got to sprint pretty quickly, it's going to be a tiring afternoon. So we North Korea to get us underway. Tamahana over the ball. Mikareri Tamahana with the ball in his hands. He puts his mouth guard in his mouth. The referee checks his watch and just checks that there are only 7 players per side. And we can get this under-18s final underway. Nice high start to the game. And skipping out of one tackle, that was really good play. And a really wide pass out to the left-hand side. Riley Ray got the pass away, and that's a really good turn, but he's going to get closed down on halfway. That's good work again by Australia on the far side. And the scrum will go the way of North Korea. And the man that was hauled down was Christopher Janssen. The scrum on halfway, just in from the touchline on the far side. And it will be North Korea ball. Tamahana again will put the ball in. Scrum half for North Korea. Good shove coming from Australia, and the pickup's a good one. He's gone into space. Great chance to go on the attack. He's going to go all the way. I don't think he'll be caught. In the corner he goes. And a really good run from Brodie Mainwaring. Mainwaring getting the ball at the back of the scrum, going down the blind side in a blistering pace. And now he'll try the conversion from a long way out. He's managed, I think, to sneak a couple of metres in. And he's curled that one through. I think we're just waiting for the referee to raise his arm, and he does. So Australia go out to a 7-0 lead. And really, you'd have to say, thanks to the blistering pace of Brodie Mainwaring and also the awareness down the blind side. So Australia, as is the trend in sevens with the restart. Team that scores restarts to give possession to the team that just conceded. That was claimed well out of the air by Adrian Cotter. Looking for the gap on the 22. It closed very quickly. Good work being done by Cade Davis. North Korea coming forward again, trying to find a bit of a gap to go through. But the ball goes to Australia, and here they come. Low challenge, good tackle coming in that time from Jackson Fernando. And again, we see North Korea taking it quickly. Tamahana playing it forward. It's gone over the halfway, just kicked it forward, and Australia got back quickly. Hampered as he tried to play the pass out, and will still be Australia ball. Referee says play on, and then now calls them back. I think, is it for a knock on by North Korea, as they were just trying to steal the ball from the ruck. Interchange taking place. Sonny Carney coming on for North Korea. We saw him a little bit earlier. So this time it's Australia's ball again. It's a good pick up by Mainwaring. And a nice sidestep, but eventually taken quite high, but was the arm above the shoulder? Not according to the referee. Mainwaring again. Taken into contact, eventually going to ground, and Australia have lost possession there. That was good work in the ruck by Caleb Fernando. And Australia penalised. Jackson Fernando over the ball for North Korea. Takes a tap. Goes to Tamahana. Tamahana, quick feet from him, and that's gone backwards off the hands of Carney. Good advantage played by the referee. Chance to break forward now again. And a little bit of space on the far side. Just plays the ball back infield. And there's a return try by North Korea. And that's just what they wanted, to get the next points and close that gap. And again, it's going to be a tricky one to convert from out wide. But we did see Australia manage to achieve it. The wind is actually blowing towards the kicker, which makes it that little bit hard. He struck it well, but it went across the face of the posts, and so no 2 points. And Australia maintain their lead 7-5 against North Korea in this under-18s final. Again, we just see North Korea making a few changes. Just getting ahead of the kicker there. There's Jerome Ashby. So he just held it up. It's another high kick. It's taken well by Davies. Thundering tackle coming in. Really strong tackle. But Australia immediately on the counter-attack. Great break over halfway. Dummied infield. That was good from Ethan Pike. Pike still has the ball. Goes to ground now. Looking to make it available. And North Korea just coming over, stopping the ball coming out. Concede the penalty. Mainwaring now to Davis. Davis, a little hitch kick. Comes wide again. A chance for Ranford now. Ranford just knocks it on the ground. Ball didn't dribble the way he would have liked. Kept in play well by North Korea. It's going to go back towards the try line though. Trying to run out of the defence is Caleb Fernando. Good support play by his teammates. Not much space there. Spinning it wide. And again, it's Tamahana. What a great run, and he's put that out into touch, and a little bit of afters, but nothing untoward. So a little frustrating again. We've got a few players weren't on the team sheet that are now being added, and numbers we don't know their identity. But hopefully next year we'll get all that right. So Brodie Mainwaring will throw in for Australia. Peeling off the back. It was a good bit of play by Christoffel Janssen. Managed to get to the 22. Was he lifted? Play on is the call. Griffin Nicolay. And a gap again, that's gone forward. North Korea claim it. The question is, can they make an advantage and get over that advantage line? Ball's in space now. They've got the numbers. Tamahane looking for options, but there's not much. He wants the player to go behind him. Doesn't give it to him. And now there's a gap, and that was good play. Closed down, and we needed to kick that one forward. It's going to be played across the field of play. This time it'll be picked up by Sonny Carney. Carney tries to go infield. Just a hand, I think, coming from Janssen. Having to come back now and clean up at the back is the try scorer for North Korea. Australia, though, steal it back. Good work again from Janssen. Janssen feeds it wide. And on the break they come, bursting through the gap. Should be a second try for Australia. Peter Ranford gets it. And so Australia look to stretch their lead just before the half-time break. You would think that this should be an easy 2 points. And the arm is raised and the whistle is blown for half-time. So heading into the half-time break in this under-18 men's final, it is North Korea 5, Australia 14. And as the players get some hydration, gives me a chance again to just thank our sponsors, not only of the live stream, but also of the actual tournament here, the Country of Origins. Wanneroo Rugby Club have got support from Minspec, a mineral process equipment company. You've got a job to do. We've got the equipment to allow you to do it. Also, Tapper Tradie, any trade, anytime, anywhere. If you go to their website and you can basically put in what you want and they will find a tradesman to help you out. Also, the Jerky Company, taking air-dried meats to a new level of flavour, quality and customer service. Bob Henley, who's a patron of the club, who again has very generously supported this event. Star International for all your health and safety training. And also we've got LJ Hooker in East Perth, Frank Newton, City Residential. And apparently when it comes to real estate, when you know, you know. And of course we also would like to acknowledge Total Roofing Solutions, who offer a comprehensive range of quality roofing products and provide extensive information to advise and assist with your product selection. So the score here, again at halftime, is North Korea 5, Australia 14. Can North Korea come back, or do Australia just have the wood on them in this match? Certainly there have been moments where North Korea have threatened, but then Australia have just had that pace to get through the gap and then accelerate away from the defence. Well, all that action coming your way very shortly. Players making their way out now for the second half, and not surprisingly Australia are the first two players to make their way out. I can tell you that last year it was the British Isles that claimed this title, so there will be a new name on the Winners' Trophy in 2023. And of course, if you want to be part of it in 2024, make sure you contact the club and they can get in touch with you once registration's open for next year's Sevens event. Wanneroo Rugby Club really trying to grow this event, and as I said, I've been here the last few days and it's been really great atmosphere and just some wonderful sights and some really good Sevens rugby. So Australia to get the second half underway, looking to just seal this victory if they can. 7 minutes between them and the under-18s title. Trying to pull that one down out of the air was Ken Ah Hong. Good run forward though in the end by North Korea. And the ball made available. Tamahane spins it out. Jackson Fernando rather, losing out in the midfield. It's going to be cleaned up at the back. Australia though, great defensive work, hauling the player down. And again, Tamahane having to use his fast feet to get himself out of trouble. Eventually snared and taken to ground. And Australia trying to steal possession. They've got it. Quick release. Mainwaring will pick it up. Mainwaring Tries the little shimmy, offloads, and in around the back they go. And the perfect start under the post from Peter Ramford. And the conversion sails through. And the referee raises his arm. And so it is now North Korea 5, Australia 21. It is possible to come back from that score, but it's going to need a lot of hard work from North Korea. And they look a little bit disconsolate, I have to say. So Brodie Mainwaring strides confidently back to halfway. The wind picks up and just helps it hang in the air. North Korea definitely need to get the next points, you feel. Kaya Stratton just trying to spark something, and his pass was flat, but it was just a little bit too far ahead of his teammate and went straight into touch. And those are the little mistakes, and nice to see a little pat of consolation from the man who was unable to gather the ball. So it'll be Australia's throw-in at the line out. Mana'a Tetano is at the back just doing the lifting. It comes to Mainwaring. Little dummy. Step off the right foot, looking for the gap, going through. Hauled eventually back was Ken Ahong. Australia, well, yes, that was a call. I don't know if you heard that in RFX, Mike. He didn't tap it, ref. I didn't think he did either. But allowed to play on. Stepping off the right foot, but hauled down was Griffin Nicolay. So we've got another scrum directly in front of the posts. And North Korea, I think, taking their time to get the front row in place. And the big question is, can Australia get one against the head here? They could really do with one, and that would seal the game. Jackson Fernando is the man putting the ball in for North Korea. And he gets quick ball. Tamahana kicks ahead, but it's gone off the side of his boot straight into touch. Not what he was trying to do, and it's just proving to be one of those afternoons for North Korea at the moment. Things not quite going according to plan. Another line out to Australia. Australia very much in the ascendancy. Claimed again in the air. Mainwaring spins it. Good pass to Janssen. Janssen offloads. And now a run across the field of play, and he's got around everybody, Ethan Pike. And Pike is going to go all the way under the posts. It's another 5 points for Australia. And you feel that Ethan Pike's try will no doubt seal this match. And the conversion goes over. That is now Australia 28, North Korea 5. And I'm not sure there's any way back for North Korea in this under-18s final. It's been clinical by Australia's young team. And Pike just running across the field of play, then managed to get round the back of the defence. And then once he was past the last defender, was able to run unopposed under the posts. So Australia, again, with the restart. Not much time left, judging by the smile on the face of the referee. Grabbed out of the air by Jackson Fernando. Fernando has never given up. He's tried to spark something for his team all day. Did release the ball in the tackle. Referee ideally placed to witness that. Sonny Carney trying to get to halfway. Ball eventually grabbed and got under control by North Korea. And it's released, and there is going to be another try for them. Taking that ball at pace on the far side was Adrian Cotter. And that is another 5 points for North Korea. So they may not win the match, but they are showing that there's plenty of pride. And now to try and just add the two, but scuffs the kick. In fact, I think he almost kicked the turf. Slight little limp after that attempt. North Korea, again, ring the changes. But it's good to see that there's still plenty of fight in them to keep going to the very end. And a grubber to get things underway, gathered superbly. Australia trying to come in over the top, but it's still North Korea ball left behind. Picked up by Australia, lost forward in the tackle, but I think that came off the hands of Fernando. North Korea being forced backwards at the moment. Again, it's another tackle, and the ball was lost in the tackle by North Korea. Ball comes out, well, that surely is offside. Yep, Peter Ramford was offside when he picked the ball up, and he's also kicked the ball away after the whistle, so another 10 metres to North Korea. Just nobody really able to get the ball under control, going backwards for the North Koreans. And that's the kick ahead again from Fernando. Everyone converging on the ball. Fernando's got a bit of pace. Was he obstructed there? Running across was Ranford. Did he make any attempt to play the ball? The referee says he did. Fernando might have had an argument. And a chance to break now from Cade Davis. Davis out the back door it goes. Gathered well in the end by Griffin Nicolay. And Nicolay accelerates away. He's giving chase all the way. He's going to have to go. Keep the afterburners going. Ankle tap attempted, but not successful. And Griffin Nicolay adds another 5 for Australia. So now just the conversion again. And adds the 2 points, and the final whistle goes, and a comprehensive victory by Australia in the under-18s final, 34 points to 10 over North Korea. So Australia are the under-18 champions at the country of origin in 2023.